If I were to ask you right now how many things you would want to change about yourself, how many would you start a list? And how many of them would be about your physical appearance? With summer coming to an end, we're closing the chapter of the bikini bodies, but the obsession with losing weight and being skinny, yet toned and defined and somewhat muscular, continues. Just like the entire marketing segment of any niche, the slogans adapt, because nothing tastes as good as skinny feels like all year round. So here's everything that I eat to stay fit and healthy, to nourish my body, and to feel my best.
We're back, baby. And as always, we need a coffee first. What else? What else? Can you imagine any other start to one of my videos?
Okay, so I might have to admit that if you are truly here for weight loss advice, I might have to disappoint you. And the sole reason for that being that I am in no way, shape, or form qualified to give any such advice. I have a healthcare professional background and I've learned a thing or two about the human body and how it works, but I would assume that treating human teeth differs slightly from creating the perfect diet. I can tell you a lot about how a healthy diet positively influences your oral health, but I guess we all already know that a healthy diet is good for us in general, right?
Protein shakes always make me pee like crazy, so I can't wait to be on my walk in like 5 minutes and then have to pee.
So, in contrast to focusing on weight loss and obsessing over being skinny, I want to talk about being healthy and feeling good within your body. I want to tell you how I eat, yes, but only as that. I am telling you about myself, like a story, not like a medical healthcare book. Although, how cool would it be if one day I would release something like that? And most importantly, the happiest, most joyful feeling, which is filling me every single time one of you comes up to me or DMs me and tells me that they have found the perfect recipe within my videos that they like. I started out as a food influencer, and I guess those roots are hard to deny. And why should I? I love food. I love food. I love food. Did you hear that? I love it. Love. And before you're like, okay, Anna, chill out. This is not a spelling contest. We get it. You like food. You have no idea how long it took me to actually be able to say these words as loudly and as proudly as I am right now. Don't get me wrong. I have always loved food. I was probably born a foodie. I was never a picky eater. I liked all the weird foods kids usually despise, and I was always eager to try out new cuisines. But I didn't grow up with a healthy body image, and instead of just loving food, I quickly learned how bad food can be for you.
Alright, so I'll be at work. I don't have time to eat breakfast. I don't really eat breakfast in the morning. That's something that you'll find out about me in this video. Like, it's not the first thing that I eat, but I am preparing breakfast, which I'll probably eat at like 10 or 11 a.m. When I'm working, I have to eat. When I'm not working, I don't eat breakfast.
Green food we like, salads, veggies, fruits to a certain extent. Carbs are bad for you, especially at night. Fats give you high cholesterol, so we buy everything 0%. And beef and red meat are good, but only in small amounts. You see how many rules there are about food? And they suck all the joy out of having a simple meal. They make you start overthinking every single food choice you make, and they are the ultimate roadmap to developing an eating disorder.
Today's video is all about one thing: feeling good in your body and honoring your body and doing it good. And moving your body and fueling it with the right food is one thing, but dressing up nicely and wearing something that's cute and that you really like is another thing. So I'm really grateful and very happy to be working again with Halara on today's video and to be showing you a few of their pieces. Now, I have been wearing a lot of Halara clothing throughout the entire video, so if you've seen anything or if you are going to see anything, you're like, oh my god, that's so cute, it's Halara. I personally love all of the Halara clothing pieces and items that I've owned. The dresses, the skirts, the tops, but I especially love their pants because all of their pants are so freaking comfortable. You can just throw them on, wear them the entirety of the day. I'm wearing them right now and they're just feeling good. And wearing something that makes you feel good, makes you confident, and makes you just so much more comfortable within your own body when you're moving along your day. One pair of pants that is especially nice are the HalaraFlex pants, which are just taking you everywhere throughout your entire day. And those are pants that are adapting to your lifestyle. There's literally nowhere that these pants can take you. Now, if you really want to try out some of Halara's pants, you actually have just found the perfect opportunity because you have the Halara Day coming up on September 10th, where you spend $69 and you get one free pair of pants, or you can actually win their promotion with their special offer on work pants running from September 4th up until the 14th. I've been wearing HalaraFlex pants whenever I was cooking. Just makes me feel more free, gets my mind off of things. What can I say? I can really recommend them to you. Something that's really special about the Halara pants is the fabric. It's more stretchy, has no wrinkles, so you don't have to iron it, which is great because I hate ironing, and it dries really fast. The fabric actually dries within 50 minutes. You spill some water on your pants, dries super quickly. There's so many different colors that you can choose from. The size range is amazing and you get such a good quality at a really reasonable price. So I really recommend you guys to try out Halara if you haven't already. Or if you have, buy some more pants, especially if they're running a promotion. And you can use my code while it's doing so, which is ANNA20. So you can save 20% off on full price items. So thank you so much to Halara for working with me on today's video. I really hope you're checking out their clothing. And let's get back to the food.
Do you know Logan from TikTok, the guy who always craves an entire cucumber in the middle of the night? He has been living on my For You page, and I have been wanting to recreate one of his cucumber recipes for the longest time. When I'm saying the longest time, I mean like the last 2 days probably. So I'm using my lunch break. I'm going to get myself a cucumber and any other ingredient that I might need, and I'll try to recreate one of his recipes. I don't know if I can recreate it to a T because I'm still at my mom's clinic and it's not made for cooking. It's not made for kitchen work. It's made for dentistry. So I'm just going to misuse it as much as I can, and we're going to try to do our best. I do not know which recipe I want to recreate. I like the one with peanut butter, which is the OG, very famous, very viral one, but I feel like I do want to recreate one which is like a California roll cucumber salad. Let's go do a quick little grocery run and we'll try that out. 100% I'm excited. I think they have no mayo. This is so good. Okay, first things first, I need chocolate. Oh my god, my back hurts from carrying all this legend. And once the bad relationship with food is installed, it's hard to get rid of. I would arguably say that it took me 20 years to heal my own relationship with food. And yes, when I started my channel, we were still on bad terms, kind of like a toxic relationship where I pretended that everything was fine on the outside, although behind closed doors, it was everything but fine. So I involuntarily made you guys my first real witnesses of how I healed my relationship with food. You saw me gain weight and then struggle to lose it, and then you saw me lose it for real. And repairing my relationship with food little by little each day. I think a really big part had to do with me stop talking about food all the time. I switched my content from being what I eat in a week to productivity vlogs, which by the way destroyed that for me too, but that's a topic for another day. And when I took my relationship out of the spotlight, I got the chance to work on it. I'm scared, but I have a craving. Sweet craving, my sweet tooth. And we still have cake. We can search the future. Good morning. Wow, another day, another Pilates workout. Let's do this. Oh, exercise. I talk about this in every single one of these videos and I will never stop talking about it. Over-exercising is just as bad and as real as not moving your body at all. Now, the term over-exercising should be considered with a lot of care because a lot of people tend to throw it around just like that. Just because you work out every day does not mean that you're overdoing it. But if you are putting your body in a constant state of stress and not allowing it to rest at all, it's getting dangerous. If you want to change your body and your health, you have to work out. I know, such a shocker. I bet nobody has ever told you that before, but that does not mean that you have to lift heavy weights or that you have to start training for a marathon, although you would be very on trend for that this year.
I've been wondering how to combine this skirt, but I found this shirt that my mom gave me. The skirt is from Halara, by the way, and it has these shorts underneath, which is just so perfect because I like a short skirt, you know what I mean? Like, it's short, but this gives me security. Okay, I have to get ready for the day.
Oh my god, what a breakfast. A leftover dinner? Exercise and workout styles come and go like fashion trends. Every year there is a new best way to tone up and lose weight, and there's a new absolute worst way which will sabotage everything and destroy all your hopes and dreams. And remember how you looked at exercise when you were a kid? You signed up for dancing because it seemed fun? You started to play tennis because something drew you to it? Why should these things change just because you grow up? Long story short, pick a sport that you like. For me, this constantly changes, and at the moment I'm struggling, so I've kind of settled on Pilates. But there are so many things that I want to explore. If something bores me, I stop doing it, which is a shame because moving your body is so important for you. Our bodies are meant to move. Not everybody is meant to do the same movements.
Baby, be my bright side, my sugar-coated sunshine. Remind me everything gonna be okay. Honey, without trying, you find my silver linings by kissing.
For the record, because in the past, people used to assume that I eat the entire thing. I ate like half of it. I'm gonna put the rest away. Also, I still have these kiwi berries. These are so fun if you've never had them. They're pretty much like a kiwi, but at the size of a berry. That's so cool. I don't know how they make them. That's some kind of agriculture that I don't understand. They're such a good snack. I'm gonna nap now.
So I know we haven't seen each other yesterday, and that was because I went out for dinner with my dad and I didn't want to film, so I'll make up for it. I had a salad with chicken, in case you wanted to know. It's Wednesday and it's time for breakfast because I'm not working today, which means I have time for breakfast.
Listen, I told you I could tell you about how important a healthy diet is for your oral health, and I will. I will make it short and sweet though, no pun intended. First of all, sugar is bad for you. Another shocker, I really am delivering all these truth bombs today. I know, I'm sorry. Sugar is a feast for caries. It's like their pre-workout meal, giving the bacteria all the energy that they need to destroy your teeth.
Just a quick moment for the dress. It has shorts. Let's make lunch.
And when sugar and any other carb are being dissected within your mouth, the pH level drops, which you can tell, by the way, because you start getting this slightly sour taste within your mouth. Also, perfect living circumstances for bacteria and very bad circumstances for your animal. Does that mean that you cannot eat sugar anymore? No, but brush your teeth after eating something sweet, floss, and yes, chew a gum. Try to reduce the amount of sweet snacks, but don't cut them out of your diet. You want a piece of cake? How about you have it as a dessert after dinner instead of having it in between lunch and supper? Now, I don't want to be all toxic school medicine on you, but being overweight is not good for your body. You have a higher risk of diabetes and gout, your immune system drops, which automatically opens doors for serious systemic diseases. You do not have to be a size 0. Let me repeat that again. You do not have to be a size 0.
I'm making ramen, and my mom has never had ramen before. We have to be good.
But please take care of your body because you only have one.
Don't know why I don't mind losing. Don't need to win like I used to. All I need is I can follow your breathing. Don't hesitate, it's not too late. Oh, what are we waiting for? I wanna be your freedom. Worries, no, we don't need them. Take my...
I'm on my way to work, but I didn't prepare any breakfast, so I think we do have to make a quick stop at the grocery store. Get something to eat, because I can already tell you I will be hungry. Had a very slow start into the morning, felt incredibly tired, had 2 coffees, no breakfast, and I skipped my Pilates workout. Not every day is gonna be a good day.
Don't ever darling, nothing I'd call my own. You are my...
See how I'm wearing a jacket? Very classy, very mindful, very demure. I don't go out freezing my ass off, even though it's August. Speaking of size 0, I want to close today's video with a little rant. You might be thinking, Anna, 75% of this video sounded like a rant to me. And you know what? You might be right, but if my little rant combined with my recipes made you learn a little something, and maybe even felt like chatting to a friend, then I am more than happy.
All I ever wanted is you.
Now, anyways, I want to talk about beauty standards because they suck. And they change just as often as I am changing my underwear. Daily. In case that wasn't clear. Just a year ago, everybody wanted to get a BBL and have a big ass butt. Now, hetero and skinny is back on trend. I don't want to be like that, but I also feel like Brad Summer and worshipping early 2000 trends again might not be helping out here. You know what time it is.
All I ever need, all I ever wanted, all I ever need, all I ever wanted is you. All this love is enough.
So I made a promise that I'm going to make up for the day that we lost when I went out for dinner. So I'm going to take you with me. We're baking a cake for my grandma's birthday.
We look at people on Instagram and we're like, oh, I want to look like that. She has such a flat stomach. I want that too. And to all my girls out there, that little pouch in your lower belly is normal and it protects some vital organs for you. Is it annoying? Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend like it's not annoying, but it is necessary. All in all, I think we should stop chasing after beauty standards that we see on others and start focusing on ourselves. Focus on what makes you feel good, on what makes you happy. Eat healthy to have a long and fulfilled life. And eat that cake and that piece of chocolate. Go out on a Saturday and get drunk if you want to for the exact same reason. There's not one picture of a perfect body, but you can always perfect your own body to your own needs.